Sometimes, a single moment can shatter the glossy illusion of celebrity life, and Rebecca de Mornay just gave us one of those moments. Forget airbrushed perfection and staged glamour shots, her latest images cut straight to the bone, stripping away every layer of Hollywood pretense. She steps into the frame with a bold, almost disarming honesty that feels electric. There's no fancy styling, no expensive lighting rig, just Rebecca, bathed in warm sunlight, letting the camera drink in her natural beauty without apology. It's the kind of raw authenticity that doesn't just catch your eye, it stops you in your tracks. You can see it instantly, a quiet, unshakable power in her expression, the kind that only comes from someone who has decided that truth, not perfection, is the real source of beauty. And in that decision, she delivers a message that hits harder than any scripted line or red carpet pose: I am enough, exactly as I am. The setting is stripped back to the bare essentials. In one shot, she stands barefoot in front of a weathered brick wall, the sunlight tracing every curve and contour of her frame. In another, she leans against a window pane, the morning light bending across her back like an artist's brushstroke. There's one where she's sitting quietly on a wooden stair, hair loose around her face, shoulders uncovered, gaze steady, so simple, yet it pulls you in like gravity. No glitter, no theatrics, no distraction, just a minimalist masterpiece where the only thing demanding your attention is her humanity. It's the kind of imagery that stays with you long after you've looked away, because it's not trying to seduce you, it's inviting you to see. The reaction? Instant and explosive. Starbuzz lit up with praise from fans calling her a legend, a role model, a fearless truth-teller. People weren't just admiring her beauty, they were resonating with the vulnerability she dared to show. Even when critics tried to nitpick, their voices were drowned out by an overwhelming wave of support. Because when a woman like Rebecca, someone who has lived under the microscope of fame, chooses to present herself unfiltered, it changes the entire conversation. You're not just looking at a celebrity anymore, you're witnessing a human being reclaim her narrative. But here's the thing, Rebecca didn't just wake up one morning and decide to bare her soul for the camera. This was a journey carved out of years of pressure and expectation, the endless demand to look perfect, the fear of aging under the harsh gaze of the public, the impossible standards Hollywood worships. She's spoken about the toll it takes, the loss, the heartbreak, the constant battle to stay true to yourself in an industry built on illusion. These photographs are her answer to all of it. They don't whisper, they roar, I'm not here to fit your mold. I'm here to live my truth. Every shot feels like a statement. There's one where she tilts her shoulder toward the lens, exhaling softly as if she's finally let go of years of invisible weight. Another frames her in a doorway, arms raised above her head, the light bending around her body like a crown of defiance. These aren't just pretty pictures, they're proof that realness will always outshine the gloss, that age doesn't dim beauty, it sharpens it, deepens it, makes it undeniable. They remind you that strength and tenderness can exist in the same breath. And the ripple effect is nothing short of powerful. Conversations on Starbuzz began shifting, no longer about how good she looks for her age, but about what it means to accept yourself fully. Young women started posting unfiltered selfies with captions about self-love. Older fans shared stories about finally embracing their bodies after years of shame. It's proof that one person's decision to be real can spark a chain reaction, breaking down the walls we've all built to hide our insecurities. Behind the camera, the photographer revealed how effortless the shoot felt. There were no marathon makeup sessions, no endless wardrobe changes, just Rebecca, present in the moment, from the most vulnerable expression in her eyes to the unguarded lines of her body. The images carry life because they're not performances, they're encounters. It's a reminder that showing up as your true self changes the energy in any room, and sometimes, it changes the people in it too. On a deeper level, her images hold up a mirror to all of us. We've been trained to believe we're not enough unless we're young enough, thin enough, polished enough. We pile on layers of armor, filters, poses, masks, until we forget who we were before the world told us who to be. Rebecca's quiet rebellion strips all of that away. She's telling us that beauty isn't something you chase, it's something you live. It's the way you carry every chapter of your life with pride instead of shame. And that's the punch you feel long after the last image fades from view. This isn't just a photo shoot, it's a challenge. A dare to show up in your own life without hiding, to stop apologizing for every line, curve, and scar. Because when you step into the light without fear, you don't just change how people see you, you change how they see themselves. Rebecca de Mornay didn't just pose for a camera. She sparked a movement. And maybe, just maybe, it's your turn to join it.